Oh, look at him go. That is South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol certainly putting on a show at the White House state dinner. President Joe Biden asked him to sing one of his favorite songs. Turns out it's American Pie. Well, after the performance, Yoon received a standing ovation, well-deserved. And President Biden presented him with a signed guitar from American Pie singer-songwriter Don McLean.
That's not a short song.
No, it is not. And my gosh, to get up in a state dinner and belt that out, I mean,
I love it.
I am obsessed with this.
I was
story.
waiting for Biden to be like, "Free bird," or something, like yell something out, light up a lighter, something like that, to catch at the White House. Hey, we told you this earlier, and now it's happened. Daniel Radcliffe. You call him Daddy Radcliffe now. Yep. His longtime partner, actress Erin Dark, has had the baby. A representative for Radcliffe confirmed the news Wednesday, just yesterday, after the Daily Mail published photographs of the couple pushing a baby stroller in New York earlier this week. Now, the baby's sex, the date of birth, none of this has been disclosed. So it's a big mystery.
The child who cannot be named.
Thank you. That's perfect. The child who cannot be named. The Harry Potter star and Dark had been together for a decade. Radcliffe was just 12 years old when he was cast as the orphaned boy wizard Harry Potter. Of course, that shot him to instant fame with the 2001 release of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. That's the first movie in what became a huge blockbuster 8-movie franchise.
Yeah, just a little bit. Well, it appears the Full House crew, they weren't one big happy family. John Stamos revealed that he tried to get Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen fired from the 90s sitcom. In a recent episode of The Good Guys podcast, the actor who played Uncle Jesse said he wanted those twins recast. Now, they shared the role, of course, of the youngest member of the Full House family, Michelle Tanner. And while filming the pilot, Stamos said the then 11-month-old twins would not stop screaming. He couldn't deal with it and then convinced the show to get rid of them, which it did. But I guess those replacement actors, they just were not up to par. So they brought those Olsen twins back.
The things you learn.
Right? I love all these podcasts that go behind the scenes. You're like, oh, wow, that's really happened. All right. Also going back in time, legendary author Judy Blume's treasured and often controversial novel, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, hit bookshelves 53 years ago. Now the beloved story about teenage angst will play out in theaters starting tomorrow.
Yeah, it's getting the big screen treatment. It's the first time the book has been adapted for the silver screen, and writer-director Kelly Freeman Craig and stars Rachel McAdams and Abby Ryder-Forson feel honored to be a part of the film.
Let me just be normal and regular like everybody else. Just please, 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 please.
Judy Blume's classic novel, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, comes to life on the big screen in the first film adaptation.
It was great to see Kelly's adaptation and that she gave so many main characters a really rich arc to play with.
I really just wanted to deliver the spirit of her book and the way that her book made me feel when I was 11 and I read it for the first time.
Abby Ryder-Forson leads as Margaret, a 6th grade girl who struggles with the trials of pre-adolescence and her religious identity.
I just feel so honored that I was the one chosen to bring Margaret to the big screen. I relate to her on so many levels, especially with her journey of finding herself.
Oscar nominee Rachel McAdams, who plays Margaret's mother Barbara, worked with the legendary author to help expand her character's story.
She sent me wonderful tidbits about my character and emails like, this is what her life with Herb was before they had Margaret. This is maybe an argument she had with her parents when everything fell apart. Just all these rich details.
Let's turn the music back on.
Director Kelly Freeman feels honored that Blume trusted her with turning the beloved book into a movie.
I reached out and I wrote her a letter. It was a very passionate letter and just pouring my heart out to her. And so I think it was a combo of the letter and then also she had actually seen my first movie, The Edge of 17. And liked it and felt like it was like the things that she, that she had written, which is the best compliment in the world.
I don't know if I want to do this.
And this is pretty cool. Celebration Cinema just announced it will be donating $1 from every ticket sold to Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, to support youth programming at regional libraries in both West and Central Michigan. That promotion will run for the first full week of the movie's run of engagement in all Celebration Cinema theaters.
Pretty cool.
There you go. Go see it.